There has been no real updates on the New Gods movie, basically since it was announced with its director and writer. And yesterday we got kind of a bit of an update, and it wasn't really anything official, and it is technically just a rumor, but it would definitely make a lot of sense if it was true. So you should go check out that video. I'll leave the link down in the description below where I talk about how Kathy Bates may be playing Granny Goodness in this movie, which would just be awesome. I mean, having her in that role would just be perfect casting. But now, today, we have some more news about the New Gods movie, and it's some more casting news, and this time it is for Orion and Mister Miracle, or at least what we can assume. I mean, it could be someone else, but this is very similar to the news that we got yesterday, because yesterday, the way we found out about Kathy Bates possibly playing Granny Goodness is because the New Gods official Twitter account was following Kathy Bates, and then also Kathy Bates is following Ava DuVernay, the director of the movie. So there was that, but now today we have another update on this, as I've already said, because this account has followed two other actors, and those two actors are Logan Marshall Green and Darren Criss. Now, if you don't know who these two actors are, you may have seen Logan Marshall Green in Spider-Man Homecoming. He was the first Shocker. You may know Darren Criss from Glee, or he was on The Flash for the Supergirl Flash musical crossover. He was Music Meister. So you may know these actors from stuff like that. But they may be a part of this movie, because just like I said yesterday with Kathy Bates, why would this account be following these actors if they're not somehow involved with the movie? So they have to have some sort of role here, but what could that role be? Well, Logan Marshall Green is a huge fan of Mister Miracle, and he's literally been campaigning to play this role for like the longest time, and he's talked to the director about it before. So if he's going to be in this movie, it would definitely make a lot of sense if he was going to be playing Mister Miracle, because that's the role he wants to play. Then we also have Darren Criss, who has been never associated with this movie before, as far as I can tell. But looking at the different characters that could be a part of this movie, and his acting range, and just, what character he would look the part of, I think he would be good as Orion, because I just think he would do really good in that role, and I definitely think he could pull it off. Now, of course, there are probably other characters that these actors could be playing in the movie, but these are just the two characters that would make the most sense. And honestly, I could see them switching it up. I mean, Darren Criss could be playing Mister Miracle, and Logan Marshall Green could be playing Orion, or some other characters in the movie. But, I mean, Logan Marshall Green has wanted to play Mister Miracle for like the longest time, so it would just make sense if his dreams came true with this, and that he actually does get to play the character in the movie. So I do hope this is true, because these are some great casting, just like Kathy Bates as Granny Goodness. I wouldn't say they're perfect casting like that is, but these are still good casting choices for these characters, and I would love to see that this is true. But like I said, this is basically just a rumor, so take it with a grain of salt for now. But hopefully we will get some updates on the New Gods movie during DC Fandom, and maybe we'll even get these casting announcements. So, fingers crossed, we'll have to wait and see. But for now, let me know down in the comments below, what do you think about these casting possibilities here of Logan Marshall Green as Mister Miracle and Darren Criss as Orion? And if you think they're playing some other characters in the movie, then let me know down in the comments below as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed this video, and hit that subscribe button so I can keep you up to date on everything that goes on in the DC life.